Important notice, the voice is robotic and may vary from real sounds. All book copyrights belong to the author. Upon request, the channel will immediately remove the content. Support the authors, follow on social media, and share the knowledge. Chapter 8 Han Xiao was beaten. Sister and Chuxia, you can't go. Don't go. Can't go there. Xiao Mingluo's shout came from behind. She didn't pay any attention at all, kicked open the door of the second-year Class A classroom. Wow. Ping. After 3 seconds, she still kept the original posture of kicking the door. I don't know who filled the basin with water and put it on the half-open door. She kicked the door and all the water happened to spill on her body. It doesn't matter if you are soaked, the important thing is that there is a basin just over her head. It looked as funny as an engineer who couldn't afford a helmet. Ha 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 ha! Bursts of laughter broke out in the class, accompanied by the sound of beating the table and kicking the stool. I just told you not to go through the front door. Seeing this scene, Xiao Mingluo sighed regretfully behind him. And Chuxia lowered her eyes, feeling a trace of warmth on her face full of water. She cried, but no one noticed. Smile! Han Qilu yelled, and the class immediately calmed down. He was silent for a while before continuing. Why is it as slow as a turtle to get you a bottle of Coke? No, it should be as slow as a snail. The slowest turtle. It should have climbed here long ago. After he finished speaking, he got up from his seat and walked to Chuxia. She didn't speak, but looked at him with empty eyes. Isn't it because they are staying at their home? So you just changed the law and bullied her? I asked you to buy a bottle, how did you buy a case? Only now did Han Qilu realize that Chuxia was actually holding a case of Coke. And it was all over the ice, and her hands became pale and pale because of the cold. You asked me to buy a box. She took a deep breath, but she couldn't hold back her tears and fell involuntarily. Han Qilu's Adam's apple moved up and down, and his voice fell softly. Really? That's probably, I used the wrong quantifier. His words came from the heart, and the text in other languages is not good. Seeing that Chuxia is still a resentful woman, Han Qilu pouted his lips. Why are you staring at me? Do you think you have big eyes? I used the wrong quantifier and you can't use your brain well? I drink it all by myself. Box of Coke? She still didn't speak. Han Qilu tilted his neck and continued, Chuxia, don't look like I owe you, it's you. Pia. Chuxia actually ate the lion gall and slapped the young master Han Qilu. The whole class of petrochemical, including Xiao Mingluo, who had been standing behind Chuxia, was also obviously stunned. Han Qilu, you bastard. She left such a sentence and ran out crying. Hey, sister Chuxia. Xiao Mingluo glanced at Han Qilu, then turned and chased it out. He stood motionless, unable to digest the slap for a long time. Han Qilu remained standing there until the bell rang after class. His mind was blank and he didn't know what happened. In the 21st century, where the spread of gossip can't even match the speed of light, E Mo Shao Ye, the real girlfriend of our elder Han Qilu and the flower of the Styland Royal College, learned about it in a minute, even makeup. Before I had time to make up, I went to Class A of the second year. Qilu, what's wrong with you? Don't scare me? She almost didn't cry on the spot when she saw Han Qilu's stupid expression. Called by E Mo Shao Ye, he finally returned to reality from a semi-free state. Qilu, you are saying something. E Mo Shao Ye pulled Han Qilu's arm and kept shaking. Han Qilu frowned and threw his hand away from E Mo Shao Ye. Get out of here. Get out of me all.